little technical difficulties going on right about now. But, hey, what's up, my wild challengers? How you doing? So, yeah. I tell you what's up, we're just hanging out, chilling, talking, you know, the natural thing. I watched something quite impressive a few seconds ago. I'm not gonna get into details, but let's just say that there's a reason why the Stormblade haven't gotten a job yet. Why? Because the Stormblade doesn't want to end up like someone else. Let's just say I got a lot of trust issues when it comes to family. Which probably even kind of explains why I'm getting constantly shadow banned. Also, I am very hungry. I really gotta start fixing myself so to eat before I start live streaming. But I am kind of running out of options. God. Let's just say that if anyone see me in a negative light, it's understandable. Especially after the shit that has gone down in the past. And probably imagine me, that person. Gotta be honest with you, loves. I'm not that person. I am better than those type of people. Also, can you guys actually hear me? The song seems like it's like louder to me. Give me a second here. Yes, there we are. Now it's only in the green. Ladies and gentlemen, as much as I like to continue babbling on about myself, I want to see how you guys are doing. How my wild challenger doing? I give it a few more years. God damn, you know. I mean, color me green, but like, god damn. I know it was bad, but shit, but this is it's going a bit too far, even for my standards. Also, one second, I need to look at YouTube again. Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool. YouTube's not receiving enough right about now, and it's constantly buffering, and it's not fixing itself. Again, because when it comes to YouTube, it's just always bad performance. Always. You think the years have passed by and that they have earned enough money to fix this buffering problem, but no, they have not. I'm looking at the screens and seeing which one is the slowest one, and YouTube seems to be the slowest one that receiving the buffering. Again, it's kind of blankly obvious why everybody's live streaming on Twitch. Twitch may be a one-trick pony, but they're good at what they do. YouTube was only designed for recording, not all this live streaming such stuff. It's getting... What's that, actually? But what can you do? But because I live with the actions or something along those lines. So, ladies and gentlemen, I bet you guys want to know what I was watching and talking about earlier. Let's just say that a certain person that used to be a cool, pretty impressive person on YouTube has proven the fact that I was right in several different ways. About parenting, about medication, and most importantly, about self-improvement. I'm not gonna say that person's name because I'm pretty sure everybody does not want to hear the person's name, and I don't blame them. But I'm just gonna say this. If you guys want to have a discussion about it, about parenting, about medication, and about self-improvement, give this live stream 50 likes. Not 5,000, not 5 million, straight up 50 likes. And then we can get into deep details of what I was watching. And I can give you guys a little side note of self-improvement. But until then, if you guys are not going to show any dedication to support me, then I'll have zero dedications to support you. And I'm starting. Oh my. Guys, I may just make something to eat. Don't worry, I'm not gonna end the stream. I'm just gonna eat very quietly. Because unlike some people that enjoys eating with their mouths wide open and smacking like no fucking tomorrow, like they're mentally disabled and their parents have failed them, I have a lot more respectable manners when it comes to a table and chowing down on food. The problem is, I'm running out of quick to cook food, which is a very small problem. Kind of waiting for my the Star Dimensional bills to pop in, and they're taking their sweet time because most of them usually appear at the end of the month, and I have to literally balance that out because eventually some business places are a bit too handicapped to give you the bill at the middle of the month because of reasons. Sometimes I just wonder why I was born on this planet, but you know, I never get an answer. Never get a fucking answer. So today's agenda, I'm just gonna be babbling about food. Well, not actually food. It's just one of my blades have received heavy damage of rust, and now has been constantly bugging me day by day. And I bet you're wondering, like, is this just one of Skyrider's sugarcoating metaphor things that he's eventually trying to tell you? Yes, it is. A little side note, if you guys have common sense, and if you have a big brain, you'll fully understand what I'm talking about. If not, then well, you just probably stared at the computer screen dumbfounded, like, how can a blade be in pain of rust? Oh, I don't know. Oh no. The fantasy of the Stormblade has taken over their brains. They have no idea what I'm talking about. At least that probably is 95% of my viewers. Oh no. Why does everyone hate Sniper Wolf? What? I don't even know what a sniper wolf is. Oh well. Worst nightmare of every game developers just came alive. 17 minutes. Hey, I was watching YouTube videos with people complaining about some shit. Huh?
So Belluar is actually in the same situation. Unity made an announcement that today they are changing their business model. They are adding a basically a download fee. So for the revenue threshold, as soon as you make $200,000 on a video game, what they do is they start charging you money per install, right? So these are like basically
wait, what? Whoa. Cue the music. What? What?
taxes and stuff like this.
Oh, go back.
And it's 20, look at it, like basically taxes and $200,000 on a video game. What they do is they start charging you money per install, right? So these are like basically taxes and stuff like this.
What?
And it's 20, look at this right here, Unity Personal and Unity Plus. So this means that they're trying to get people to spend money for Unity Pro and Unity Enterprise, right? So it's 20 cents per install. So you do the math, you have, let's say 100,000 people install your game. That's is that $20,000? Yeah, I guess it would be. Yeah, it'd be $20,000. So you'd have to pay Unity $20,000 for that. And obviously a lot of people aren't happy about this. CEO of Unity sold shares 1 week ago. Yes, the CEO of Unity, I don't know where the information about this was. I saw it earlier. I didn't look into it too much, but he actually sold the number of shares 1 week ago. And now this change is happening. Did he know this was going to happen? Did he sell them because of this change? How can we possibly know? But it certainly seems like it's a very convenient coincidence. So anyway, and here are some clarifications from Unity regarding their plan to charge developers. If a player deletes a game and reinstalls it, that's 2 installs, 2 charges. Same if they install it on 2 devices. Charity games and bundles are exempted from fees.
God
so basically,
damn!
Unity has decided that, you know what? Unreal Engine has just been coming out with so many really good things.
That's just the worst slightly thing about it. Imagine this person have haters. Haters. Just like a lot of haters. They can literally bankrupt this developer in 2 fucking seconds. Because they can like work together, reinstall, undownload, and reinstall over and over again. This person would be in debt. Their bank would eat their ass. Oh my god. That's fucking horrible. You can't profit off of that shit. I mean, Unity can profit off of that shit, but anybody under them will be gladly suffering like no fucking tomorrow. That's just horrifying. Yeah, I don't think I'll be using Unity ever. Like fucking ever. I'd be fucking in so much debt. I'd be like a homeless person on a fucking cardboard box. The storm dimension would collide on itself. Damn.
We can't really compete anymore, so we're just gonna try to cash out as much as we can, and hopefully some people are stupid enough not to leave. And this is what's happened. But
Twitch have done the same thing to everybody that's working on there. That 50-50 split. I mean, if Twitch can pull it off, why not Unity, huh? A little side note for the future that people are so dumbass not to catch up on. And now, Unity is copying Twitch. And then more brands are going to do the exact same thing. They're going to copy Twitch. They're going to fuck their employees in the ass. Oh shit, ladies and gentlemen. Guys, we're looking at an era of the robbery. The robbery has begun. The stealing has begun. And it's gonna be under brands at this point. You know, I may be using Game Maker too, but at this point, it's probably best if I don't develop a game until the era of the robbery ends. Cause like no one is capitalizing on this shit. No one is warning anybody about this shit. And it's happening again and again, and it's gonna get worse. Yes, I know nobody's listening because YouTube enjoys shadow banning me, but it's gonna get worse, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna get a lot worse. Every company's gonna start copying Twitch. Not just Game Maker Studio 2, not just Unity. Hell, I wouldn't be surprised if YouTube started saying, you know what, these guys are stupid as fuck. If they haven't capitalized on Twitch, Unity, or Game Maker Studio 2, then why we don't do the exact same thing too? Everybody's gonna get robbed now because they're too fucking stupid to capitalize. That's why I'm still on YouTube, because YouTube haven't noticed how stupid people really are. Oh my god. I gotta stop doing that.
Unfortunately, a lot of dev studios that have popular games, they're going to be the ones that are going to leave. Because here's the issue, is that one thing that really sells a great game, like a game engine, I think, is seeing a really good game on that engine. So whenever you see a lot of the most popular games, they're the ones that are really being punished for this. Because
Asmongold, man. You gotta see it through the eyes of a genius. A lot of people are... Oh my god. Be right back, guys. As I was saying, people are showing how intelligent they are, ladies and gentlemen. And as you guys can tell, they have not capitalized on Twitch shit that they have completely robbed the people that's working there for them. And now other companies are doing the exact same thing what Twitch is pulling off. And it's gonna get worse. The era of the robbery. There gonna be so many homeless people on the internet. Anyone that has a job under these brands is just... They're gonna get fucking robbed, ladies and gentlemen. And they're doing it because they have a community, I imagine. Those poor bastards. Really showing how intelligent they really are. It's like a spider knows where to nest when a bunch of insects thrive. And then when they get caught in the web, they just suck the life out of them. Suck everything.
Enjoyer said, "Chat, I'm doing it."
Sucking every last juice out of them. Also, let me just do this because I forgot I was in someone else's Discord. Let me just leave this guy immediately, and there we go. It's getting bad, ladies and gentlemen. It's getting really, really bad, and it's only gonna get worse. People are really showing their intelligence. I sound like a broken record, trust me. But at this point, it's blankly obvious. The companies have caught on at how stupid their employees are. And now, like a spider, they're going to suck the life out of them until there's nothing left. And when they're done, they're going to toss them aside and use someone else. It's going to rinse and repeat because the intelligence is out the window. People have showed how stupid they are. And they're going to feed on that stupidity. God damn. Now I'm just waiting for YouTube to pull out the magic trick. It's gonna get fucking sad, ladies and gentlemen. Fucking sad indeed.
Because Unity is introducing this idea as like oh, this isn't really for you guys. It's not for the majority. It's just for the popular developers. Well, the popular developers are the ones that are advertising your product. They're the ones that are showing that Unity can be a success pathway to making a popular game. So whenever you say that we are going to fucking like nickel and dime and start charging the people that are doing more to advertise our product than anybody else, well, guess what's going to happen? A lot of those people are going to leave. So you see Belluar, who's obviously talking about it. I believe the Pale Beyond, which is Belluar's game, and it's on Steam, and it is also made by Unity. And so Belluar tweets this: Unity plans to charge game studios per installation, including demos. So Unity has obviously come out and made an announcement about this. We obviously have the legend himself, Jeff Keighley, saying, "What a joke." This guy has been doing the Game Awards for the better part, I think, of 10 years now. He's been involved in the games industry for a long time. So even Jeff is shitting on them. And Jeff is a very politically correct guy, you know? Like, he doesn't really get involved in drama. And so if he's shitting on them, that's something pretty fucking bad. And it's demos, too. You're right. It is also demos. And then Claudia just says, bitch, how are installs tracked? We leverage our own proprietary data model, so you can appreciate that. We won't go into a lot of detail, but okay. So they won't tell you how. So we can just hate install somebody's game until they run out of money. Cool.
Bruh. Exactly what I was just saying a few seconds ago. Imagine this developer have like a hate group that absolutely despises them. Like a few Christians I know. Imagine they read this shit on X. Imagine that for a couple fucking seconds. They can go bankrupt in a matter of seconds. A matter of fucking days. The developers of Unity haven't thought of that. They haven't think that some of these developers have a hate group for them, especially for the types of games they make. Because they can like collide together. Uninstall, reinstall, uninstall, reinstall, over and over again. They can even make a separate computer for that shit. Just to prove how much they hate the guy that created that game. In other words, Unity somehow in some hell is supporting hate groups. So if they wanted to see this person game just straight up fall off the market, they're supporting that hate group. And it's gonna get worse. I'm just waiting for what YouTube got for us. Because this is where I build my fucking everything. I'm just waiting for YouTube to say, you know what, I've got this dildo strap on and I plan on fucking this Stormblade. I got like so many fucking videos. Over 700. I'm a little panicking over I'm a little panicking over here right about now. Because I could probably get in debt without even knowing how. Because you guys know YouTube, they don't warn you of anything. They just kind of put it out there and expect you to find out on your own. I could be in danger right about now and I wouldn't even fucking know it. Shit.
We already do have fraud detection practices in our ads technology, which is solving a similar problem, so we will leverage that know-how as a starting point. We recognize that users have concerns about this, and we will make available a process for them to submit their concerns to our fraud compliance team. Okay, so that's probably not going to happen.
Fucking Unity is supporting hate groups. This is bad. This is actually really, really bad. First, Twitch did that 50-50 split. Game Maker Studio 2 decided to say, fuck your license, pay us every month. And now Unity is supporting hate groups? Oh, this is real bad, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, this is fucking horrendous. Oh my god.
Because the thing is that whenever, I bet this is the way something like this works, right? Is that they charge you the money, and then you can submit a concern like 6 months after the fact, or like a month after the fact. You submit it right away, but then it gets resolved a month after the fact. So that's it. It might be possible that the pirated installs for certain games are also to be charged for. It is. So this is also something that they addressed in terms of pirating video games.
I mean, they might as well just remove the game off of Steam. They might as well just remove the game off of Steam if they're gonna stay with Unity. Because, like, at this point, you could easily uninstall a game with great ease. And if you have an SSD, and if you're their hate group, the person that developed that game, oh shit, you could really fuck them up within hours.
So if you look at the pirating of video games, does this mean that I am charged if pirates install a pirated version? Uh-oh. We already have fraud detection progress. Okay, so we again, they basically just say the exact same thing again. And there's somebody else commenting here. What you haven't said is anything about piracy, how they can get the game without providing revenue during a viral moment. This is true. So,
oh my god. Oh shit. You know what? Maybe Unity just need to sit there and just like grow for a while by itself. Everybody's working under Unity, which I know you guys are not gonna listen. You probably should. You should probably go to Blender and craft your game there. Just go to Blender. Trust me. I know they have worse shit, but at least they're a little bit more merciful what Unity's doing. I know you say they'll get better over time. Yeah, so it's your pocket over time will become a lot more emptier. So, you know, if you're a rich person, congrats. You're going to be poor like us in a few more days. If you're not a rich person, if you like cardboard boxes, then stay on Unity. If you don't like cardboard boxes, then you probably should move to a different platform. ASAP.
basically, let's go ahead and let's put this into context, okay? What was a video game that was made that was like a very small group of people that I played and I didn't like? I didn't think it was a very good game. Among Us, Valheim, well, I liked Among Us and Valheim.
Oh shit.
I think Bleak Faith is a great example. Now, I believe Bleak Faith, and for anybody who doesn't remember, Bleak Faith was it was like a like Dark Souls type thing, and I played the game, and it had a lot of dog shit in it. It had some really cool ideas too, and so I was like, I want to try this out, see what it's like. And I played the game, and it was effectively a shit show. So, what would it be like? And this was developed, by the way, by 3 people, and they've improved the game since then. I looked at the patch notes like maybe 2 months ago. It seems like they made a lot of things better. So they are actually trying to improve the game, and I respect that. I mean, again, I don't really have a lot of bad things to say about this game. It was made by 3 people, okay?
But here's the worst thing about it. Imagine you're a developer, and you never took a glance at this news. And then suddenly, you're bankrupt. Your bank wants, like, a lot of money out of you because you're in bankrupt mode. Oh my god. And you're like, what the fuck happened? And then you realize your hate group already knows about this shit. has fucking ruined you forever, dude, you'd be so fucked. You wouldn't even notice the damn thing. Oh, man. You know, okay, well, if I'm gonna work under any brand, I gotta let them, I gotta let them know that they can email me, like YouTube, for example. I want them to like email me on my literal account, so just in case they decide to do the same thing what Twitch has done, I can be updated. Oh wait, that's right. YouTube don't tell their creators anything. They just let them find out on their own. Oh yeah, I fucking forgot about that. Huh. Wow, you know, feeling like being on YouTube right now, I really feel like it's biting my ass. Wow, this is actually kind of horrifying. Yikes. Guys, I don't know what you're doing, but I would love you cats to pray for me. I really need it.
Okay. And it was trying to be a Dark Souls. So, anyway, if I make a video about a game and then my viewers don't like the game, and then they all go and download the game just as like a protest.
Oh my god, he's right. Imagine someone that has 40,000 people that watches them, and their game is from Unity. Oh my god. This be no different from cyberbullying. But instead of bullying, it'd be cyber robbering. Shit. Oh fucking Christ. Oh no. Shit. That'd be so much money down the drain in a fucking instant. That person would be in a cardboard box in 2 seconds. Oh, damn. Oh, fucking Christ. Yeah, I don't think I'll be working on Unity. Yeah, that that wouldn't be seem intelligent.
Just to protest against the developers because it's a free game, which this one wasn't, but like theoretically, this could actually cost the developer. Like I have for a lot of those gameplay videos. Let's actually do the math. Bleak Faith, 200,000 views. Oh, let's see, 300,000. So I collectively have like over 1 million views. So if 10% of those people do it, that costs them $20,000. That's pretty bad. That's really, really bad. That clip is okay. Oh yeah, no, a lot of these, yeah.
So the only way to counter Unity robbery, you may have to jack up your game above $70. Fucking Christ. The year of the robbery begins. It's like you can't even support people on Unity anymore. Because if you do, how can you support yourself? Fucking Christ. You guys don't know how many people are out there in the world, right? There's billions of them. Billions of people out there in the world. And even half of the billion even managed to look at someone's game and their game's on Unity, then shit's gonna hit the fan. No matter how low the number is.
This one, yeah. Imagine, yeah, this is a great example. Please don't play this game. 700,000 views. And to be fair, this boss was so fucking garbage. And so anyway, wait, if literally just update a new patch? That's not the point. The point is that, like, giving people the ability to do something like this, if there's one thing that we've learned on the internet recently, it's that the one thing that you can always get people to come together with and work together with is in unison to harass somebody or a group of people. All you...
I think I just came up with a new phrase, cyber robbery. Yeah, fuck the cyberbullying. This is cyber robbery at this point. This is bad, ladies and gentlemen. And since people haven't capitalized on it and said, hey, we should probably leave this platform. It's gonna keep rinsing and repeating over and over again. Heck, even I'm in danger being on YouTube right about now. Guys, I'm not scared. I'm just trying to think how YouTube can fuck me over. Besides the shadow banding. Shit. I believe this Stormblade is in a standstill waiting for YouTube unknown next move. His YouTube trap card that I'm looking for. I think YouTube is going to do me wrong in the future, guys. Especially with 700 plus videos on my YouTube channel. Oh god, this could really bite my ass.
What you have to do is give them a witch and they'll start the fire themselves. Unity is making these changes. It seems like
I'm not gonna lie, ladies and gentlemen. If YouTube pull off some fucking magic trick just to ruin me, I think I may have to probably delete my YouTube channel. Because 700 plus videos. And if YouTube capitalizes on how stupid people are, I probably have to literally delete my YouTube channel. Because, don't get me wrong, I'm not stupid. I'm not. I respect my community to a degree. But not even this robbery can even... Oh, my fucking hard work. Oh, this is bad.
these changes are universally disliked. Pretty much everybody fucking hates this. I think that, and this is kind of like the problem with something like this, is that they're gonna have to walk this back, because why would anybody, what does every game developer hope happens to their game? Every game developer, every small indie game dev wants to be the next Valheim, they want to be the next Vampire Survivors, they want to be the next Among Us, right? Those are the games that like they all aspire to. And whenever Unity goes and they say, hey, listen, if you want to do that, or BattleBit, yeah, BattleBit's a new example. If you want to do that, we are going to put like such a massive markup on that, that we're going to cut into your revenue massively. Like in a big way, 20 cents per download. That's huge. And also like, yeah, this is for free to play. This mainly affects free to play developers. Developers that sell a game or that sell a game for a high price. Yeah, no more free to play. Yeah, exactly. And it's just, if the game is free, there's no charge, as they earn less than $200,000. Well, that's not true. Because they can, I mean, how, if the game is...
I don't know if Hollow Cure Save the Fans is made under Unity. I don't know. But if they are, that fan base just got fucked in the ass right about now. That fan base that created that game just got ruthlessly fucked in the ass right about now. It's... I hope their game is not built under Unity. We're going to check it out after this video. If so, I am so sorry about the game you made, but eventually you probably have to take it down.
It's free, there is no charge, as they earn less than $200,000. Threshold is 200k downloads and 200k installs. Both criteria have to be met to incur this charge. Is that true? Revenue threshold to be met. Free games still make money. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying, like, are they tracking the amount of money the game makes from microtransactions? So, like, for example, I'm sure BattleBit probably has, like, cosmetics and shit. Actually, I don't know if BattleBit, you have to buy it or not. But, like, there's many games that have cosmetics and shit. So they do track it. Is it even legal to retroactively change the rules? No, it's not legal. That's why these rules apparently, I don't think, go into...
So, what I'm hearing is, if your game's free to play, it better be free to play. Hmm. Because if it's not free to play, we're gonna fuck you in the ass. Okay. So I may be wrong about Hollow Cure Save the Fans. They may still be in the green, but you may have to read this shit actually. Whoever made that game, if you're under Unity, you may just want to read it like entirely, just in case.
Into effect until next year. Its revenue, it could be anything they say. Yeah. You know, whenever you have something like this, you're going to have Cult of the Lamb. This is a pretty popular game. Let's go ahead and look at how popular it is. We'll go ahead and pull this up.
Whoa, go back.
How popular it is.
Buy Cult of the Lamb now, because we are deleting it on June the 1st. It said it's in September the 12th. It's September the 14th. Guys. Cult of the Lamb was built under Unity. If you don't have the game now, they're gonna delete it in the future. Wow. I really enjoyed that fucking game. I mean, listen. I even have their fucking music just in my fucking iTunes. And now Unity has fucked them so greatly that they have to delete their game because they'll be in bankruptcy.
We'll go ahead and pull this up. Relatively popular game, not a huge game, right? But it's a decent game. It gets a few thousand people, right? People have a relatively positive opinion of it in chat.
Yeah, they might as well just count themselves lucky by deleting it in the future. Because they would have kept that up there for a long time. Shit. That'd be fucked. With a capital F.
And had 60,000 peak 13 months ago. Yep. So people know about this game. Even if they don't play it anymore, people know about it. And they're deleting their game. They are straight up deleting their game on January 1st. Holy shit. Seeing tons of artists on Twitter moving to Godot. I'm just happy for it. They're actually voting with their money.
I'm seeing tons of artists on X moving to Godot, and I am just happy for it. They are actually voting. Whoa. Hold your horses. I'm an artist. It says free right here, but I don't see any free here. You know, maybe just maybe, I can probably be another artist on Godot. Why I'm saying this? Because if all the other companies doing the exact same, why YouTube wouldn't do the same thing too? You know, I got all my art. I gotta paste them somewhere, you know? Well, this is, wow. Be right back, guys. I gotta squeeze the lemon. Oh, dear God. I'm back, ladies and gentlemen.
That's smart. That's what they should do. Unity speedrunning killing itself. Yeah, exactly. There's no way companies on Unity like MiHoYo, etc. doesn't take this to court. I just googled Pokemon Go and Call of Duty Mobile is on Unity. I don't know what they're gonna do. Yeah, they're rewriting policy on the fly.
So, what you're telling me, Call of Duty fans and Pokemon fans is about to get royally fucked in the ass when they see their favorite game being deleted. Huh. Or seeing their favorite developer that creates the game that they like being completely removed off the competitional store. This is why I'm getting at. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of people just like Call of Duty. But Pokemon, adults and children like that shit. I think someone's about to get a bunch of lawsuits very soon.
No, that's not really a surprise at all. They're probably going to have to walk all of this back. And the worst thing about it is that whenever they do walk all of this back, they're still going to have, like, it doesn't matter.
In other words, a lot of people are not going to trust them. Like me, for example, aka an artist that's still trying to learn how coding works, is not going to trust Unity. Artists like me that barely is getting notified because of being constantly shadow banned by YouTube, it's not going to trust Unity. Yeah, the underdogs, such as myself, is not going to trust Unity.
Matter that they walk it back, because nobody is ever going to trust them to do business with them again. Like, this isn't like buying a video
I'm not a fortune teller, by the way, so don't be pointing fingers, all right?
Game, right? It's not like buying a t-shirt or something like that. Like, this is making like a, 100 plus 1,000 plus hour investment, and trying to build a business off of something that could just come off, they could just pull the bottom out from you instantly. So yeah, it's your life. You're devoting like your career into this.
Like, not only that, if Twitch, Game Maker Studio 2, and Unity can do this, what other brand can do this at great ease? Only thing they need to become is disrespectful and just give a fuck about people's life and say, you know what? I feel like fucking someone in the ass today. You get where I'm coming from, right, ladies and gentlemen? You see? You see where I'm coming from, right? And so the chaos begins.
It's very different than, like, whenever Todd Howard says there's going to be a bunch of planets on Starfield that are fun. Like, it's just a totally different fucking situation. So I think that, yeah, people will remember this, and I think that at this point they've already damaged their reputation so much that I don't know if Unity will be able to recover from this. Yeah, let's see their stock. Oh, it doesn't look that bad, actually. Yeah, there you go. People are showing the stock going down, but if I actually... Oh, is this 5 years? Let me see about 5 years. Oh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's not so good. Oh. It'll be worse? This is the first time I've heard about this change? Yeah, I was going to show Unreal, but we're not able to. It's apparently not a publicly traded company. I didn't know that. CEO sold shares. Yep, I know. He's been selling his stocks. Well, he probably knew this was going to happen. This is still kind of crazy to see how low it's gone. Oh my god. I'll be really surprised to see kind of how many other people pull out of Unity. I could see a lot more people doing it.
Yeah, a lot, but not all of them. There'll still be the stupid ones left behind. And God may have mercy on their souls. Because if the stupid ones have a hate group, guaranteed, if you're like a stupid developer, you're going to guaranteed have a hate group. Your ass is fucked. Your ass is literally fucked. The only thing you can do is just accept what happens next. You'll be living in one of those fucking under the bridge and everything. Or one of those abandoned buildings. Or like one of those people with those have never cut their hair in fucking decades.
Very soon. Apparently Genshin have their own Unity engine, not the global version, but their own Chinese version. Hoyoverse don't have to pay for the fee. I have a pretty big feeling that, especially them, it's probably going to be a different rule. What about Epic Games? Yeah, Epic Games doesn't have a stock price.
I need to review
I
Godot,
just looked it
though.
up. Tons of devs posting on Reddit about switching. Yeah, I think so. 50,000
God
demo downloads.
damn.
So you actually have to pay
I know you guys
money
are mad
even
for me
to download
blocking
it, even if
on
people
his
download
face.
a demo. This is also really bad with how publisher recoup
Shit.
works.
I know you guys are probably mad to be blocking his face, but you know, here's the name of the video right under here. Worst nightmare of every game developer just came to life. That's the name of the video. If you can read my blatantly movements, it's on Asmongo TV channel. You guys can look at his face there. I'm covering his face because I can. But goddamn, ladies and gentlemen, the era of the robbery begins.
Like if this is charged to the dev, I guess you have to include costs of estimated demo and charges. Yeah, exactly. And it's just insane, man. Did you see RPG Maker's response on Twitter? No. Like, I've seen like a lot of this stuff, but I haven't really seen everything, of course.
RPG.
There's been a bunch of different tweets about this. People are absolutely furious.
Oh shit.
I think this might be I don't know. Like, I could actually see people stop using it for this. Apparently no demos mostly don't count. Well, here's the problem, is that... Remember what I said before, is that people don't like changing their minds? People aren't gonna, like, if people... And especially whenever it's something that they have, like, a career invested into. They're not gonna take their chance on a mostly, man. Yeah, why would anybody want to go and do this whenever they could just use another engine instead? Change mind equals they're wrong. Yeah, people don't like doing that. It's 200k installs and it's over 200k profit. Why are people missing the and? Because it doesn't really matter. Because, like, there's a lot of games that make over $200,000 and they don't want to be charged 20 cents per install. It's pretty simple, isn't it? I mean, like, what are we talking about? That's why people are deleting their game. 200k is not that much for a medium or big indie game. Yeah, mini games make that much. And it still makes Unity still cheaper than Unreal. Well, yeah, but I mean, like, I don't know. I don't know if Unity is better or worse than Unreal. I'm not a game dev. But all I'm saying is that I see a lot of really crazy advancements with Unreal Engine, and I don't see a lot with Unity, okay? So it seems like a lot of people are using Unreal, but that's like, what the fuck do I know?
I mean, can you blame them? At this point, if you have any intelligence, which a lot of people on Twitch have shown that they don't have, because they're still working under Twitch. If you have any intelligence in your brain, you'll get off of Unity. Because no telling when your game is going to pop off, and then the hate group that you accidentally made capitalize on that, and then royally fuck you in the ass, you'll be homeless within a month. And yes, I know I sound like I'm overreacting, but the bigger your game is, the bigger you may have a larger hate group. Heck, people could just dislike you for using Unity altogether. They could like buy a bunch of SSDs just to fuck your ass over entirely. Install and reinstall a game over and over again. Just imagine a bunch of people doing that at once. The single cents can pop up to $2. Then 3, 4, 5, 10, fucking probably even 100 within a single day. And not only that, shit, man. You gotta be like someone extremely stupid to still be hanging out with Unity. I mean, you gotta be like the most dumbest person right about now. Oh my god.
I have no idea. Unity is for 2D, 3D is for Unreal. Yeah, maybe. I just don't know the details about this, but yeah, it looks like they've totally fucked up, and a lot of people are actually deleting and removing their games and making them. I guess they're probably going to try to reverse engineer them with another type of engine. That's what I would expect. Game devs are making bad games. I'd love to have them see them. Love to see them have to do some work and code their own engine. Well, I don't really think that you care about that. I think that you're just not happy with certain games, and so you just want to see something bad happen to game developers. I don't really think that's not a logical position to have, right? It's just that you're mad about something. So we'll see what happens, but there it is. Kind of sucks.
Kind of. Bro, you're just gracing the fuckery that just happened. Dude, you're gracing that shit with like a light tap. Guys, cross your fingers. Is Hololive Cure Save the Fans is made under Unity. Cross your fingers, ladies and gentlemen. I haven't seen no Unity posts, so maybe they have made their own engine. Yeah, we haven't seen no Unity post yet. Doesn't really look like they're made under Unity. Okay, that's good. That's actually awesome. To save the fans. We're not gonna play this though. Sorry I gave up you guys hope, but we're not gonna play this today. Like I said, there has not been any updates. I have no interest to keep playing that game. Yeah. God damn, ladies and gentlemen. The year of the robbery begins. No, the era of the robbery begins. The constant fucking in the ass will be ruthless. I've been constantly watching Red Gear Games. What is it? Red Gear Gaming? No, Red Gaming Gears. I don't know. Pretty cool guy. You play a lot of Dead by Daylight. I used to watch others, but like me, they have been shadow banned. And let's see here. And this cool cyborg here, pretty cool. She's oh, even Jesse, my main man, Jesse Cox, is talking about this shit.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of 5 Minute Gaming News, the show that may or may not be about Unity. Today in the news, Unity Technologies, the company behind the Unity engine, has single-handedly burnt away all their goodwill with one really stupid decision. Yesterday morning, Unity announced their new runtime fee program. A program that, starting on January 1, would charge developers that use the engine a fee based on various installation and revenue thresholds their game meets. Also, they did this on National Video Games Day, no less. On their blog, Unity shared, "We chose this because each time a game is downloaded, the Unity runtime is also installed. Also, we believe that an initial install-based fee also allows creators to keep the ongoing financial gains from player engagement. unlike a revenue share. Games qualify for the Unity runtime fee after 2 criteria have been met. 1, the game has passed a minimum revenue threshold in the last 12 months, and 2, the game has passed a minimum runtime install count. And when phrased like that, it might not seem like a lot,
11,
right? It
11
seems
should
pretty reasonable. However,
Yeah, 11
if you
a.m.
actually deep dive into what it means, it could put an indie dev in the red very quickly. Again, this is about installs, not purchases. So let's say it's February 2024 and you have made a game with Unity and you go on to sell, I don't know, 500,000 copies, which is above the threshold that you would need, right?
Yep.
And let's say your publisher takes 50%, which is usually what happens to a lot of devs out there. Your publisher takes a cut. And then, since at this point you're over Unity's threshold of 200,000, you now owe them, for the remainder of the installs, 20 cents per install, which totals $60,000. But here's the thing. Let's say you had your game added to a bundle, like a Humble bundle, or a bundle for racial justice or trans rights, or the Gamers Union bundle, whatever bundle you've added your game to support something that you weren't going to see any money from, right? All the money was going to go to some sort of charity, right? Or just some sort of activity. Who's going to pay that fee? Someone has to pay that fee. If
was going to charity. Was. That 20-cent value was gonna... Whew. Will not be going to charity. Let's just say that.
The developer does it, that's going to hurt the dev, and why would they want to contribute to this then? And if the bundle does it, then that means money's taken away from the charity. YouTuber and indie developer Daniel W. Suman, aka Danny, took to Twitter and shared, "Ah shit, I guess I owe Unity 5.6 million. Anyone got some spare change?" And posted his game's download numbers and Unity runtime pricing graphic.
So in other words, this guy is gonna be fucked when June the 1st pops open.
Danny then followed up the tweet with, "This is partly a joke because this change doesn't come into effect before January, and there's a threshold of like 1 million downloads, so you can subtract 400,000. But if my games got these downloads after January 2024, this is what I'd have to pay, LMFAO." Which is precisely why so many indie developers have become very vocal about their frustration regarding these changes. Aggro Crab Games, Inner Sloth, Landfall Games, Massive Monster, and more have already come out online and expressed their disappointment in Unity's new proposed measures. To the point where Cult of the Lamb, the 2022 indie darling developed by Massive Monster, is threatening to delete their game on January 1st in order to avoid these fees and just genuinely protest this choice made by Unity.
You know what? I don't fucking blame them. Imagine if I succeeded my dream job, becoming a developer/hero. And I was working under Unity and I seen this shit. Do you know how much I would actually right now would have sat here and shot myself for how much in debt I would be? Nevertheless, I'd probably be too busy making the game to even take a glance at this news. Trying to please my fucking audience. Then June the 1st pop open. And then my bank would be calling me like, "Brother, you owe us money." Like, what the fuck are you talking about? And then I go look at the debt program. I'd be so directly fucked. I was like, "Oh, fuck, someone's gonna hack my account. There's no way the fuck this happened." And then they tell me where all the fees come from. And then I go search up for this news to see this shit unfold before my eyes. I'm like, "Oh, guys, I think I can't make any games anymore." Because I'd be so fucking destroyed that I just probably go off the internet and just never cease to exist. You know what? Maybe it's a good thing I don't make games yet. I just gotta see that the movement of the flow at this point.
Zaliver Nelson, the creator behind El Paso Elsewhere, shared on Twitter, "I'm hearing at least one significant group of developers is talking a class action lawsuit against Unity." Holy shit.
Oh, well, there you have it. Lawsuit. Again, I'm not a fortune teller.
Additionally, video games director Brandon Sheffield shared on GameDeveloper.com, but now I can say unequivocally, if you're starting a new game project, do not use Unity. If you started a project 4 months ago, it's worth switching to something else. Unity is quite simply not a company to be trusted. And so many more devs and people in the game space online have been complaining about this. My boy Rami has just been laying it out and really clearly explaining what's going on and why this is so insane. And so, of course, Unity clearly saw a backlash both online and on their stocks, and let Steven Totillo of Axios know that only the installation of a game triggers a fee. Demos mostly won't trigger fees. Devs not on the hook for Game Pass. And while walking it back to it only being an initial installation fee, again, that's not great. That doesn't...
Yeah, but here's the thing. Imagine you release your game, right? Imagine that your game is fully out, but you want to give someone a little tiny taste of your game. You put demos out there. Alright, so you telling me you got a bot that can tell the difference between the full release of the game and the demo of the game. You got a bot that is smart enough to tell which one's the demo and which one's not the demo. I need Unity to sit there and think for a second. You got a bot that can tell the difference between the full release of the demo or the full game. I'm not a rocket scientist or a genius, but I feel like they're kind of just pulling shit out their ass at this point.
Seem good to me. That still sucks. And again, more importantly, how are they tracking all this? What are they sticking on your computer to let them know this? And when it comes to bundles or Game Pass and those costs, they say it's not going to be charged to the devs. However, Unity exec Mark Witten went on to further share with Axios, as for Game Pass and other subscription services, Witten shared that developers like AgroCrab would not be on the hook, as the fees are charged to distributors, which in the Game Pass example would be Microsoft. And yeah, okay, that sounds fine at first, until you deep dive this again, because if Microsoft is on the hook for all these game downloads, that means if I'm Microsoft and I'm looking at, we gotta pay this much money for this many downloads, I'm gonna question whether we should have Unity games on Game Pass. So if you're making your game in Unity, maybe Microsoft doesn't pick you up because they don't want to pay those fees. And maybe that pushes Unity off Game Pass altogether. If I've tried to make anything clear here, it's that it isn't just that base fee, it's the domino effect on the entire industry and what this could mean moving forward. It's why so many developers and industry professionals and the media is making a big deal out of this, because it's worth making a big deal out of. It's worth the whole show being about it today, because this is huge news and it affects the business and this industry in a really negative way. Hopefully, Unity will continue to walk back all the things they've said. They've already started on a bunch of it. Let's just keep it going. Let's just keep it walking back, because this is really one of the worst business schemes I've seen in a while and is so tone deaf to what it is to be a developer. And you'd figure they would know this, but yeah, man, it's upsetting. And I would love to hear your thoughts, to be honest, as, you know, someone who may or may not be in the industry, someone who may or may not have any, skin in the game. What do you think? Does this seem as bad to you as it does to me and many others? Let me know in the comments below. Anyway, that is it for me. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow.
God fucking damn, man. That's just... oh my god, Unity. I know their shit is falling in the fucking gutter at this point, but god damn, man. What have you done? Why is a bunch of companies just want to rip off their employees? First Twitch, Game Maker Studio 2, and now Unity? What next, the internet? Dear God, please don't let it be the internet. I think everybody will literally start throwing their PCs in a trash can. Oh. They want so much money. See, this is the exact reason why I don't work on Twitch, ladies and gentlemen. I could probably easily get a job on Twitch. Very fucking easily, I may add, because I'm an artist. And I have plans of becoming a game developer. But at this point, after seeing Twitch move, and all this companies copying Twitch, robbing their employees with great ease, I don't know. I think I'm justified not crafting a game right about now. And that's a bad thing for me to say, because I'm not the only one that probably thinking the same thing. Because right about now, it's just like the butterfly effect is happening. If one company sees that they can pull this shit off, why not other companies do the exact same thing? People haven't capitalized it. People are getting stupider by the day. And people are getting expired by people that are stupid. You guys get where I'm coming from, right? No? Well, let me put it in simple words. You know, I'm a culture man myself. I like boobs. I like the large smokers and such. I like the sexuality and such. But when your very existence is only applied on and not your intelligence, people will start to learn from you. They can look cute and adorable as much as they like, but so long as they're stupid, it doesn't really matter who you really are, so long as you look attractive. And then others start to learn from that person. And then more start to learn from them. And then more. And then more. And then more. And then more. And then more people will learn to be stupid or look absolutely adorable or attractive. And then the butterfly effect happens. The companies recognize that their employees are very, very stupid and decide to take up on the matter of it, how stupid they are, by robbing their pockets. It happens again and again. It gets so much worse that every employee that's under them doesn't even see a drop of money anymore. Yep. They'll just be so fucking poor because they depend on their looks to look so attractive, but not their intelligence will actually save the world from the butterfly effect of ruining everybody's lives that's working on the internet and real life. You guys may not be paying me no attention right about now. And when your eyes open, it'll be already too late. And then I, the Stormblade, will just be laughing at you entirely as you'll be sitting there with your empty wallets, your empty futures, and possibly homeless lives. You're welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody applause. The human race. Dumbasses. Alright. Enough of roasting the people that don't actually look at what they're doing, affecting society as it is. But hey, why listen to a Stormblade? Or you can just listen to your greed, your gluttony, your fan base that is not fully aware of understanding what the damage you're doing to society. Why listen to a Stormblade, right? Why you just constantly shadow ban him over and over again? Why listen to a Stormblade when you just look at some boobas and sexy chicks and everything, huh? Yeah, Why listen to me at all when you could just prove how wrong I am by finding out how right I am when it's already too late? Well, I'm just here to see the fireworks. I don't know about you, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm gonna enjoy the show. Talking about enjoying shows, let's go see what else is on YouTube. Oh my god, Dark Souls 3, summon weapons only. Bruh, I was planning on doing a run like that once, but I haven't finished Dark Souls 2 yet because I'm trying to catch up to the part I was on Dark Souls 2 before I had to reinstall the game. Turns to find out, the developers of Dark Souls games don't have a cloud function, so all my characters were accidentally deleted when the game got uninstalled. So yeah, there's that. Because you know, fuck Skyrider, am I right? Let's watch this dirty 1 minute video. I have plans of playing a Dark Souls game to see if I can catch up to the part when I left off at. But I gotta buy some lights for the Storm Dimensional Kitchen. The Storm Dimensional Kitchen lights blew and I had to replace them myself. Even though the Storm Dimension does not own this place that the Storm Dimension is summoned, he has to take care of it. Kind of questionable, but you know, whatever. Alright, let's watch this guy play this game.
Hey, it's Lemon. Welcome to the Backlogs. I've got another Dark Souls 3 challenge run for you all today, with a build that I've always wanted to try, but never got around to. Today,
Bruh, just like me. Just like me, ladies and gentlemen.
Find out if we can beat Dark Souls 3 with only summoned weapons. While I build out a character here, let's go over the rules of the run. For this run, we're only allowed to use summoned weapons to do damage.
Oh my god, the only thing difference between me and him, he pulled it off. I haven't done it yet. I wanted to do it so fucking badly. Oh my god. And YouTube's acting funny again because fuck Skyrider, am I right?
What exactly a summoned weapon is will become very clear as the run goes on, but it's basically exactly what it sounds like. As an addendum, if I don't have access to a summoned weapon, such as in the beginning of the game, I'm allowed to beat down any roadblocks in my way with my fists. No cheating or exploits, as per usual, and we're going to do our best to beat every single boss in the game. Unlike most of my
Also, I
challenge
usually do this at the end of the video, but since it's 31 minutes, shout out to the backlogs. The backlogs, shout out to this guy. Yes, I want my subscribers to subscribe to this guy because he do some challenges that I've been trying to do myself, but I get so distracted by other games. Fucking Christ.
I have a pretty good feeling about this one. There shouldn't be too many roadblocks, and who knows, this might even turn into an easier run. I'm feeling pretty optimistic. Did you need something?
Yes,
Do you mind if I just do it myself?
by all means. Not bad. You got potential, kid.
Thank you.
Anyway, I'm here to tell you that today's challenge run is sponsored by Chimera. No, not that kind of Chimera. This kind.
I'm sorry?
Chimera is a premium clothing company that sells all sorts
I
of...
should also mention that the backlogs is an entire sellout. Don't give me that look. He knows exactly what I meant if you even take a look at my live streams.
and affordable clothing. I was confused at first when they reached out to me, considering, you know, I'm a gaming channel. But when they asked me to simply give my opinion about their products and showed me their graphic tees, well, yeah.
And no, I am not being mean. That is called tough love. You guys subscribe to me. You know exactly what I deliver.
Here we are. As you can see, a lot of their artwork is gaming inspired. And when I saw this beauty right here, that was it. I mean, come on, how often do you find Demon Souls inspired artwork? To make sure that the products were as good as they looked, I had Chimera send me a few items from their stock before I agreed to do the ad. For homeware, I grabbed the Darkfire shirt, because how could I not? And for outdoor activities, I got a long sleeve t-shirt. They got to me in a timely manner, came in a very nicely wrapped package, and didn't shrink or change in any way when I sent them through the wash. The Darkfire shirt looks exactly as pictured on the website, and the screen-printed graphic doesn't feel awkward or unyielding like my other graphic art shirts do, which was a pleasant surprise. As for the long sleeve, I have never felt a more comfortable long sleeve shirt. I'm not sure if these things are made out of ring-spun cotton or Priscilla's tail fluff, but good lord is it soft. And considering that the prices for all their clothing are incredibly reasonable, considering the quality, I'd highly recommend giving one of their products a go if you're in the market for a new look. They're even offering a 10% discount for anyone who watches my video. Simply use the discount code BACKLOGS before placing your order. Thank you.
You heard them, ladies and gentlemen. Free shirts that barely have designs on it. Yes, buy it immediately. You guys will love it.
Thank you again to Chimera for your generous support and for being so easygoing about the ad read. They literally just told me to speak my mind about the products, no strings attached.
That also being said, will my video be copyrighted now because I accidentally showed that? It probably won't. I'll let you guys know later on my YouTube community post. Guys, keep your eyes on that place. I do put some important polls over there, so I expect you guys to vote.
See it.
Alright, let's get started. We've got our anime reference sorcerer. No, don't ask me which anime it's a reference to. I don't actually know. And we can get this run started. I chose the sorcerer because it would start with a staff, and because it would take the least amount of levels to get the build ready to actually use summoned weapons. The first weapon that will be readily available to us is the Soul Greatsword, but unfortunately, it's a bit of a ways into the game, so the beginning of this run is going to be a bit rough. Because wouldn't you know it, I'm literally 5 minutes into the run, and we've already come across our first roadblock. Thankfully, that firebomb run I did a few months ago helped reinforce my muscle memory, so the parries are a bit easier to pull off this time around. Maybe this run won't be so bad. Oh. Alright, got him to the second phase. In all honesty, I have an easier time with this phase than his first one. Between his relatively simple attacks and the fact that I keep poise breaking him, Gundyr goes down without too much effort. One roadblock down, one to go. I set up headquarters to my liking, then take all of Gundyr's souls and put them into intelligence. The first spell we'll be using requires 23 to use, so the quicker we get to that point, the better. Oh, and I can already tell that I'm going to have to keep rebalancing my Estus Flasks in this run. I don't remember really using spells or miracles that much back when I used to play this game, so that's going to be a bit of an adjustment. Anyway, I make sure to get the Silver Serpent Ring, then head out to the High Wall of Lothric. At this point, we're not interested in anything around us. I'll come back later for all the goodies, but for now, I just want to get to Fort. The Hound here is the only thing standing between me and my first actual attacking spell, so once he's dead, we can finally get this run started. So if you'll just...
Bruh, you made you get that summon spell shit over here? Before this guy?
Operate. Well, needless to say, killing Fort with my bare fists is easier said than done. He can still be staggered, just like Gundyr, but he doesn't take extra damage when you break his poise, so all it does is give you a half a second to catch your breath. It's slow, it's tedious, and oh god damn it, how'd he even... Okay, second tries the charm. That wasn't so... Hey Carl, can I see the game disc?
Why?
No reason.
What are you doing with that him?
I said no reason! Finally, after several failed attempts and an upsetting amount of screaming into a pillow so as not to wake my family, Fort goes down. And for the record, if anyone asks me to do a fist-only run of Dark Souls 1, 2, or 3, the answer is no! Well, at least that's the hard part done. The rest of this run involves using actual spells and miracles. It can only go up from here.
I was once a sorcerer. Surely I can be of use.
God, I love the delivery of that line. Dark Souls voice actors are the best. Usually.
By the way, you guys expect me to do challenges in the future, I'm gonna cut your own tongues out of your mouths. I will not be doing those type of challenges in the future. I'm not a masochist. I do like challenges. Again, not a masochist. So don't even think about it.
Our champion of Ash. Welcome home.
Thanks, Yol. It's good to be back. If you would just sell me that Soul Greatsword, that'd be... Yol? Where's the spell? Where's the spell, Yol?
A few minutes of stressed research later.
Okay, so it turns out Yol won't sell the spell unless you actually put at least 1 point into drawing out your true strength. I'd be worried for a minute there, buddy. Ah, there it is. Soul Greatsword. A fine start to my collection. I make sure I've got a bit more Bahama Blue, then test out my new toy. Ooh, that's gonna be fun. Let's give it a test drive, shall we? Oh, damn, this thing's got some reach. Basically anything relatively close to me and in the front 180 degrees of me gets hit. Does a lot of damage, too. Not bad. Not bad at all. Of course, as with all new tools, it's going to take a little while to get used to the timing, but after all the punching I've been doing, I don't even care. I do a little bit of shopping around the map, making sure to get all the Titanite shards I can. The more shards I find, the more I can upgrade my staff. The more I can upgrade my staff, the more damage we're going to do. Thankfully, in my research, there was only about 3 staves that stood out to me, so we shouldn't need very many upgrade materials if we do it right. And it's not like I'm well known for doing things wrong. Anyway, after getting my
So, that jump dodge. That's the thing you can do in Dark Souls game, by the way. You just gotta time it right. Especially if someone always have a great sword. And they decide to always attack in the X-axis direction. You do that jump dodge at the perfect time, they can totally miss while you can counterattack them. I just have never seen anyone pull it on me because I don't use great swords.
Staff to +2, and my Estus flasks up to a respectable 6 charges, I decided to push on and get through the undead settlement. It goes well. After a little bit of teamwork with Carl, I decided to push forward towards my next weapon, because while this greatsword does some hefty damage, it absolutely devours my mana pool, and is a bit slow for my liking. I made my way into the woods, dodging crustaceans, werewolves, and pokey sticks, then picked up a new weapon for myself. After that, I met up with Orbeck, who, for the time being, is actually useful to me this time around. For now, anyway.
We will learn together. It shall be like our very own soul.
Uh-huh, yep, see you there.
Wow.
Oh no, who could have done this? There it is. Baron Flash Sword. The little brother of the Soul Greatsword, this spell costs barely any mana to use, and is a quick cast. This pleases me. Let's go test it out, shall we? While the Flash Sword isn't exactly necessary for the Curse-Rotted Greatwood itself, it does work exceptionally well on the minions. Actually, considering how finicky the hitboxes on this boss can be, using the Flash Sword to keep my mana cost down isn't that bad of an idea. Or it wouldn't be, if my health wasn't so low. This is definitely a bad habit of mine. I tend to build my gimmick characters like glass cannons. Either the gimmick works, or it doesn't. Don't get me wrong, we're dishing out some
Listen, you're not the only one. Matter of fact, if we even had enough time today, I was gonna do something really fucking stupid that it may actually be a new meta in Dark Souls 2 Solo the First Sin. You wanna guess what that build is? Don't tell the backlog this, but a tank sorcerer. Or actually, pretty much a tank paladin that only use lightning spells. Yeah, I know. I was going to use it like the Habble armor and everything. And maybe a shield. Probably a shield. Maybe. I'm not 100% sure. I was totally going to use a shield. But I was going to like make a faith unit like with Habbled armor and shit. Like a lot of HP. And maybe like even the arena gives me post resistance. So no one can knock me out of my spell casting. And just like try to do that. It's stupid and it may actually work. Don't tell the backlog this, alright? He liked challenges, and probably hearing that, he probably like, you know what, I'm gonna use this as my idea.
insane numbers right now, especially considering how stupid this whole idea is. But with my limited healing abilities and the fact that 2 wrong moves means death, it can make for some frustrating restarts. Thankfully, the damage output is enough to carry me for now, and a few tries later, the Greatwood goes down. I guess we should probably use its souls for a health upgrade. Lemon, no! The Crystal Sage is up next. This one had me worried, since he's definitely not the kind of boss who's weak to magic. I was going to need a strategy. It's not like I can just wail on him with a flash sword every chance I get.
Yes, you can.
Or I could do exactly that. Yeah, who says you need intelligence to be a mage? I cast Bonk!
You know what?
That makes me mad. What's worse was this.
You know what? I may just... God. This build mechanic of this challenge inspires me to make a video game that just focuses on magic's weapons summonings. But imagine if Dark Souls actually just focus on that. Like, imagine you can summon a great axe the size of a fucking interstate building just to clap your enemies in an instant. Consumes a lot of mana, but it feels so good to summon.
The closest I got for a good long while. Seemed like every future attempt I made was a...
It's like stroking your blade with the most cleanable fragment ever and see your own reflection in it. That would be awesome. God, that inspires me.
Immediately curb stomped whenever he cast Mirror Image. I even changed up my strategy a little bit, opting to switch up my swings mid-combo. which worked really well. Didn't change the fact that I wasn't able to get past phase 2 all of a sudden, though. I hate it when this happens. I decided it was time to take a short break. I got a ring that would speed up my casting times, discussed parenting techniques with a fellow community member, then ran as fast as I could towards the swamp. I even tried to play fair and give the Poise Boys a chance to keep their dignity for once. They refused my offer. I really don't know why. And after making a few questionable decisions regarding my hand and fire, I made a quick detour to check in on our good friend, Big Booty Boppin. He's doing well. I make a quick stop to pick up a pretty princess headband, just in case, you never know, then make my way to the Abyss Watchers. I'll be honest, this fight had me worried. The Abyss Watchers are extremely fast, and due to my damage being mediocre, the chances of me getting stuck fighting 2 or 3 of them at once was pretty high. I eventually decided to switch over to the Greatsword, which worked surprisingly well. You'd think the slow casting speed would be the death of me, but the damage, angle, and range all made for a halfway decent attempt. Usually. It took a few tries, and I tested a few techniques like using the stats weapon art to help push my damage, but eventually, the Abyss Watchers went down. One Lord's Soul complete. After traveling through the Bone Zone as quickly as I could, I decided to give High Lord Tony a try. Tony himself, easiest boss of the run so far. However, he did reveal a potential future problem. See that? See that bounce? I'm not entirely sure what's causing that. Normally, my magic blade goes right through enemies, but if this starts to become a thing for the more aggressive enemies in the game, that's going to be a real problem.
Wait, hold on, I forgot to tell you about range.
So, with that looming possibility in the back of our minds, let's get on down to Demon Town. There's plenty of upgrades and Estus boosting items around, which are definitely helpful, but we're actually after one specific thing. The largest stick of them all, the Izalith Staff. It may be pretty crappy now, but if I could find enough Twinkling Titanite, this twisted stick has some of the best spell scaling in the game for sorceries. So, you know, look forward to that. And while we're here, we might as well see if the Demon King is doable. Well, shit. The damage is bad, but the knockback is worse. We're gonna have to come back to this one. Speaking of coming back, did you forget that we haven't even cleared the Crystal Sage yet? God, this run is so weird. With the extra upgrades to our health and damage, this boss becomes much more bearable. Soul Spear combos that would have stun locked and killed me before are just a nuisance now. Easily recoverable and mildly inconvenient. And with Estus and Baja Blast to spare, Crystal Sage finally goes down. Moving on. There's not
So
much to
jealous
here.
that he's getting this
I
run
high-fived
done.
a giant with my body, proved that summoned weapons are a completely viable PvP build when used against Gamers Weekend, briefly forgot how gravity works, and made my way to the Deacons of the Deep.
Finish them.
Nonetheless, as expected, this fight goes nice and smooth. The Greatsword absolutely shines in this fight, taking out several Deacons at a time. Even with the arrival of the Pope and his entourage, there's really not much they can do against my incessant swinging. After a few minutes of hit-and-run tactics, the Deacons go down on the first try.
Bruh.
Easy. With them out of the way, it's time for Iritho. Oh shit, I forgot about the dog. It's okay, dogs can't go through walls. There, see? No problems. That's what you get, you stupid. Oh no! Oh no! Aside from becoming
You're
a
right.
chew toy, I also pick up the Magic Clutch Ring, which will give us a significant boost to our damage. And after finally realizing the importance of increasing my health bar to the soft cap, the defense debuff this ring gives me shouldn't matter all that much this go around. Look guys, I'm learning! Next on the docket is the dungeons. While I'm sure there are several items thrown about the place that'll come in handy, I'm actually here for someone, not something. Hello, Carla.
The Dark Witch. Does she have spells?
Lady, I'm just here for spells. Ma'am, I'm a married man. I'm gonna need you to calm down. Anyway, very suspicious dialogue aside, Carla sells another summoned weapon spell.
Dark Edge.
It's basically just Soul Greatsword, but vertical instead of horizontal. And, you know,
Dark.
I'm just happy to have another spell, if I'm being honest.
Same.
I think a quick test is in order. Not exactly how I hoped that would go. I'm sure the damage will get there once we have a proper staff. Until then, though, there's actually another dark summoned weapon almost within our grasp. If we
Really?
can just get past Sullivan, I can pick up the Life Hunt site. Needless to
So
say,
you tell me there's
Sullivan
4
isn't
in this
exactly
game?
cooperative. Because of how aggressive he is, I figured it was worth focusing.
What about Magic Claw? Oh my god. Magic Wings that can help you fly and cut the enemies. Well, actually not fly, but like soar just a little. Soften your fall before you land on the high heights, you know. Or like Magic Feet that increases your movement speed instead of silence it. Bruh, I got so many ideas.
On speed rather than outright damage. Being able to roll and cast straight into a flash sword is extremely useful for a boss, if you know his moveset anyway. And once that hurdle is out of the way, there's really not much Sullivan can do to you. Even his clone goes down pretty quickly if you focus fire. It was a bit closer than I would have liked, but eventually, Pontiff goes down. A little bit of Dark Souls 2 PvP later, and we're here. Aldrich, Primordial Goop, and all-around damage sponge.
Ew.
Unfortunately for me, Aldrich isn't really weak to any of my attacks, which means we're in for a longer fight. Which means not only will the second phase of this fight be a complete slog, but I also have to rebalance my Estus so that I have access to more mana, and less healing. Hooray! I tried every trick in the book. Hiding from the arrow attack, hitting him till he died, hitting me till I died. Hell, I even talked to this charlatan. And let me tell you, don't believe a word he says about Twisted Wall of Light. It works, technically, but it's definitely not the solution I was hoping for. You have to cast it over and over again just to avoid the arrow rain, which is a bit more mana intensive than I care for. Apparently Aldrich doesn't care for it much either. Not only that, but Windrich thinks it's funny to use a life on scythe against me every now and again, which steals my life and gives it right back to them. I mean, it's good to know it works, but can we not use it on me? After a couple more failed attempts, the reality of the situation sinks in. I'm gonna have to grind. Excuse me for a moment. Okay, slightly more...
Yeah, those challenges do make you go on a mental breakdown. But he's getting paid, so... Eh.
Anna, slightly larger stick. Let's do this. Well, the damage is still abysmal, but to be fair, the Isless staff isn't exactly maxed out at the moment. The extra reach is a nice bonus, though. It takes some time, and a lot of patience, but I guess the slight change of pace is exactly what I needed. After what seems like years, but was probably more like a day or two, Aldrich finally goes down. 2 lords done. Now, as much as I'd like to use it, the Life on Scythe requires a chime to use, and while I could just use any old thing, I want the best. Excuse me, Emma, don't mind me, just trying to use the ladder behind you. Up ahead,
I'm curious. Why he didn't never dual wield staffs? You know what I'm saying? He could like go left and a right and a left and a right, especially for this challenge. Instead, he just beef out one staff and that's it. I'm just saying, you know, it'll be fun to do that, especially for PvP.
Aitha's chime lies in wait. It's the strongest chime for our purposes, and all we need to do to get to it is clear the dancer. Thankfully, with her fancy stick and a little bit of edginess, she doesn't stand much of a chance. Super easy fight. Maybe the rest of the bosses will go down this smoothly too. Who are we kidding? We both know that's not how this goes. But before we head off and get our new chime, we might as well think ahead. The chime, much like my twisted stick, requires Twinkling Titanite. And I for one don't feel like running around looking for it, so we might as well go straight to the source. Oh my god, hello? Unfortunately, the ashes that let me buy infinite amounts of late game upgrade materials are hidden in Dragonland, so we're gonna need to clear a few bosses before we can get them. Our damage is still pretty hefty though, and after a short fight, Osiris goes down without much effort. First try, let's go. You know what? I don't feel like coming back here later, so let's just clear out Gundyr while the iron is hot. There we are. Moving right along. So, Dragonland. Much like the Firebomb only run, we're gonna have to beat the Ancient Wyvern in a not so easy fashion. No plunging attacks for us, just good old fashioned hit it till it dies. But I'm not worried. This guy's attack patterns are repetitive. He doesn't have that much health. We should be just fine. Nah, shit. Well, let's not panic yet.
A little side note. There's a reason why I dislike dragons. They're very highly magic resistance. Yeah. And as a Stormblade, you can imagine I don't get along with those reptilian with wings that well.
Maybe he's just weaker to magic than he is dark. Right. New plan. Kaitha's chime at +0 is plenty fine. Let's just move on. I gave Dragon Slayer armor a go, but we're bumping into the same problem as the other bosses. Meager damage, bouncing strikes. Ah well, nothing a little determination can't fix. Okay, a lot of determination. Yeah, sure, definitely inside the hitbox, thank you Dark Souls. But suddenly, a moment of clarity. We've had the tools necessary to get through these bosses the entire time. Life on Scythe never bounces. It also really helps keep me in the fight, considering every successful hit gives me a nice chunk of health back. The damage might be pitiful, at least for now, but if a miracle could be patience personified, this would be it. The same teachings apply to the dragon fight as well. Take your time, strike when you have an opening, then retreat until it's time to strike.
Guys, have you ever played Soul Calibur before? You know Soul Calibur, right? And you fight against this guy that can use Soul Calibur and Soul Edge at the same time, but he also summoned different weapons for his attack pattern. I don't know what his name is because I haven't played that game in a while. But Dark Souls really pulled it off quite easily, didn't they?
Strike again. There was a brief moment where the dragon decided he wasn't going to take it anymore and tried to change things up, but a simple change in strategy was enough to take him the rest of the way down. Easy peasy. Well, that's about as good as everything is going to get for now. Time to throw ourselves at the next brick wall. Yorm. Carl can't save us this time. It's either complete victory or none at all. The damage is, well, it's a weird situation. If you hit Yorm in the legs, you don't get much. But if you can hit him in the arms, you'll get triple the damage. If you can hit his head while he's stunned, you'll get, well, a lot. Like, a lot. Don't get me wrong, Yorm is still difficult. Giant cleavers deal giant damage. But with the aforementioned knowledge, it didn't take long before I figured out a few methods and angles that consistently took advantage of Yorm's weak point. And after a few tries, Yorm went down like all the rest. 3 lords down.
He beat Yorm with a magic weapon. You see what I was talking about, ladies and gentlemen? Summoned weapons should be like an entire game crafted, you know. An entire game crafted around summoned weapons. Bruh. Why has that not been done yet? And like in a Dark Souls capacity building standpoint. Do you know how awesome that would be? Imagine a little shit summons a fucking machine gun. Okay, I'm maybe going a bit too far. Or, you know those crossbows at the Mirror Knight thing? Those, you just like summon that in the midst of battle and just fire it at someone with a giant magic catapult and shit, man. Bro, I wonder why Dark Souls development team has not capitalized on crafting a game just like that. And like give it like maybe like a cringy name so I can get the losers out of the department. Like great something. The Great Cast. There we go. Yeah, that's about as cringy as you can imagine.
One to go. God? I collected a few more items on my way to the princes.
Fatality.
Hey, that might come in handy. And finally reached the final lords at the base gate. Every other lord's soul has been an easy enough brick wall to smash my head through. How hard can they be?
Mentality. Mentality. Planted. Murdered. Killed. Fucked. Mashed.
Okay, time for a new plan. There are about 4 summoning spells that I'm missing, all of which are definitive upgrades to the crap I'm using now.
Say there's more in the DLC? The fuck?
Most of them are in the Ring City DLC, which I can't reach just yet, but one is in the Painted World. Now,
one.
Some of you are probably arguing that the Follower's Javelin is an option. And technically, yes, the Javelin's weapon art is actually just an illusory projection of the blah blah blah. Come on, you're just throwing the spear. If it doesn't glow, it doesn't count. So, with that in mind, we're gonna go get ourselves a magical boomerang, because boomerangs are weapons. Terrible, terrible weapons. Now, the damage isn't great, but it does have the ability to hit up to 5 times in a row. And if you've got the time, you can actually summon 3 of them at once. Combine that with the low mana consumption and a couple other items like Flynn's Ring, and you've got a decent enough ranged weapon at your disposal. Imagine being killed by one of the worst miracles of the game. The only problem with all this is the fact that Lothric, the evil sorcerer that he is actually pretty resistant to magic of any sort, which is annoying because it's hard to hit him while he's hiding behind his brother's back, and there's not a whole lot of time to wail on him when he's not. So, in order to increase the damage, I figured it was about time we took some risks. No armor, combined with Flynn's Ring for an extra 15%, give or take, miracle boosting rings to increase the damage by 32%, and Lloyd's Ring for another 10% when I'm at full health. It's not optimized, not by a long shot, but the only way to increase the damage any further would be to use items that increase my damage at low health. And we all know how well I do with that scenario. Besides, looking at it now, the damage really isn't that bad. By phase 2, the occasional hits I get against Lothric are really starting to add up, and my dodging game is finally on point. And so, after a long and stressful fight, the twins go down. No more lords. No more thrones. At this point, we could just rush the Soul of Cinder and finish the run, but I've got a few scores to settle. The biggest issue is going to be the DLCs. If previous Dark Souls games are anything to judge by, we're going to be facing some heavy resistance. Ooh, a shiny... Oh no! Oh, okay. That wasn't so bad. I guess fall damage in this DLC is pretty much negligible. Oh god, get off! Get off! No means no for Elmo. Ooh, is that the door shields? Can't use them, but come on, doors. Dark Souls, are we having another hitbox day? Do you need a minute? Ah, there she is. What up, girl? Here you've got a summoned weapon for me. Here, hold these. Whew, closer than I would have liked. Zoe really puts up a fight. But hey, we finally have a fire attack now. I don't have a pyromancy flame. That leaves one more element left. Lightning. Unfortunately, there's just one more boss between me and that sweet, sweet thunder. This is going to be a bad time. The demon boys are a couple of rough customers. They've got quite a lot of health, and like to attack in tandem, which is annoying. Occasionally, I can get my disc to line up properly, but there's a lot of claws and explosions to dodge, which makes measuring the distance a little difficult. Eventually, I get them both to go down. Took forever, but we got there. Oh, right, phase 2. Why is there always a phase 2? Well, someone's angry, and has even more health and defense. Great. Oh, God, why is there so much fire? Honestly, can you please just cool it for a minute and give me an opening? Fine. If you won't give me a break, maybe your dad will. Hey, you. Control your kids. You know what? Let's see what other bosses we can bully. Wilhelm, I need less monologuing and more keys. What the hell is this? Oh, shit, you can take away my magic? Look, hey, maybe we can work this out? Ah, quit! I'm a married man! 2 goes a bit better. Never would have thought an NPC would give me so much trouble, though. But with him out of the way, we can finally challenge all the bosses in this DLC. Let's see what we're up against. Sister Frida's health pool isn't so bad, but her moveset is a little difficult to work around. Gonna need some patience on that one. As for phase 2, it's not too bad. Just a lot of running in circles, avoiding attacks. Or trying to, anyway. This is gonna be another one of those bosses where I need to learn the moveset before I really crush it, huh? Well, let's try the Grave Tender instead. The wolves are easy enough to dispatch, but our boy here is still a defensive powerhouse. Regular spells bounce right off of him, and even the boomerang damage is abysmal at best. Thankfully, I've got an ace up my sleeve. Turns out the Life on Scythe is once again the MVP of the run. There's no bounce, I regain HP with every hit, and the damage is actually significant even when the Grave Tender blocks it. The only thing I'm worried about is how slow it is. And considering the Grave Tender loves to bring friends, this could get ugly quick. But so long as I throw caution to the wind and focus fire on the Grave Tender, it's easy enough to get it back down to a 1v1 fight. And despite a few close calls, the Great Wolf goes down without too much trouble. Back to the demons. I decided that using the boomerang was a bit too slow, so we're back to cutting off chunks of health with the scythe. Wouldn't you know it, it works really well. I also remembered a little tidbit about phase 2. Depending on which demon is the last one alive, phase 2's moveset will completely change. Leave the demon in pain alive till the end, and you'll get a second phase that is absolutely littered in fireballs and area of effect attacks. Which I hate. With a passion. Go with the demon from below, however, and you'll get less AoEs and more lasers. Neither option is really great, if I'm being honest, but I'd rather dodge a clear laser than a vague fireball explosion any day. With the strategy in place, it's now just a matter of learning his attack patterns and finishing the job. And after a few dozen tries, I do just that. Time for the good stuff. The Rigged City. One of the most difficult and lore convoluted areas in the game. And it's got my prize. All we need to do is... Oh god. Oh god. Not the cheese demons! Not again! I don't know why this is so funny to me. I guess it's because the Ashen one is supposed to be portrayed as so serious. I feel like he should always be like, no, the gods have abandoned us. We're all doomed. but here we are, just pretending. Anyway, after playing a quick tech demo of Elden Ring, I make my way down into the humanity swamps of...
Ew?
What are you talking about? Whatever, I don't have time for this nonsense. We've got a lightning arrow to... Okay, that hurt! Oh, it's you.
Another dragon, huh?
It's okay,
Kill
though.
those lizards.
All we need to do is have proper timing, and he won't hit... Oh god, get out of the way! Jesus. What is this, Takeshi's challenge? Well, it's fine. We just need to...
Roast it!
Have the hitboxes always been like this? Is it just me? Is it me? Huh?
No, it's not you, man. I know you're sarcastically saying that, but no, it's not you.
Oh god, you again. Alright, let's get this over with. There we are. Nothing a little frisbee golf can't fix. Hole in one. I've never actually played golf. Do they still have those? Sports ball aside, I make my way through 2 fake walls and collect my prize. Lightning arrow. Let's go test this baby out.
Bruh.
Well, the damage isn't the best I've ever seen. I'll be damned if it isn't incredibly long ranged. Combine that with the fact that I can hold my shot until the right moment, this run is done. Down goes Papa, and done.
You can summon lightning arrows? Bruh. So, okay. Sorceress casts Spell Whip. Well, it's just a sword, you see. Great Sword and Dark Edge. And for Paladins, aka, you know, the people you see now, the healers, etc., can cast Lightning Arrow, Frisbee, and a Soul Scythe. Alright, what fire can do? Anyone? Fire summon weapons? Can you fire summon a weapon? Or... no? Okay, well, you know, etc.
Down goes Frida. Ah, shit. That still counts, right? Please tell me that still counts. Ah, yeah, that counts. Victory! At any cost. Let's speed things up. I get chastised about something or other by the Iron Giant, quickly murder the Painting Guardian that absolutely should not be here, then take on Half-Light. He's too fast for melee combat, but terrible at dodging my ranged abilities. With a little finesse and timing, he goes down with minimal issue. Moving on. Next on the agenda is Midir, one of my least favorite bosses. I think I've beaten him once? Maybe? But he does have the old Moonlight spell, which I've never played with, so we're gonna have to give him a try. Considering my inexperience with this boss, it took a bit to get used to his movesets.
Not the face,
And
not the face!
By a bit, I mean several hours. Several hours.
Several days.
While I do hate this boss, he gets a 10 out of 10 for presentation. Holy crap, is he intimidating. It's the damn lasers, man. For the life of me, it seems like they always catch me. And there's still a one-shot even though I've got about 30 vitality. God damn it! Okay, I've got it this time. All you need to do is sprint in one direction, and you'll be fine. You can't...
Finish him! Fatality!
Okay, so, turns out you only have 2 options during that attack. Either be behind him, where the lasers can't reach you, or get good and learn how to dodge. I opted for option B. And in all honesty, once you realize the timing, it really isn't that bad. It wasn't easy, but eventually, it all comes together. Hey Ludlith, can you... Oh. Ah well, I'll just do it myself, I guess. We'll just take Midir's soul and make it into the old Moonlight. And there you go. Fanciest magic spell we own. It even fires a projectile. I'll never get to use this. With only 3 bosses remaining, I'm pretty sure this run is a guaranteed success. It's just a matter of my own abilities shining through at this point, which might be a bit of an issue. I guess we'll see.
Poke.
Poke. Oh god, I just realized. I still have to edit this entire video! Well, you seem busy. I'm just gonna let you get back to... Don't touch me! Oh, that's what he meant. Gale, pal, that's not how it works, my man.
Ew. That's not how you kiss a woman.
I know, right? Ah, Artorias.
Not that I have
I mean, Gale.
experience or
He's
anything.
not too bad. He attacks
Okay.
pretty slow. With my ranged attacks, it's not that hard to whittle him down. After a few minutes of strategic dodging, I knock Grandpa Gale into phase 2. Easy enough. Considering he just wants to lore walk at me, this shouldn't be too bad. Here you go, Gramps. Take your lumps. Oh god.
Dear
Did you
God.
do that? What are you doing? Why are you just sitting there taking it? Nah, looks like my assist to mana ratio was off. That's disappointing. Could have killed him on the first go. Weirdly enough, this fight is almost unfair with how easy it is for my build at this point. Maybe the dodge timing is just finally clicked for me. I don't know. In any case, I feel really bad for Gramps here, so I'm just gonna let him have this one. It's abundantly clear that we can beat him, and since I don't need the souls and this video is going to be late as it is, let's move on. 2 bosses left. Time to see if the Nameless King is as big of a roadblock as he was the last time around. Spoiler alert, he's not. Not even close. He may look intimidating, and in phase 2 he still hits like a dump truck, but in comparison to the other bosses I've been fighting up to this point, this guy's a meek little kid. Dodging through his attacks is effortless in comparison to the bullshit I've been through, and my damage is pretty hefty, if I'm being honest. In the end, a disappointing fight. Dark damage OP, please nerf. But with him out of the way, only one remains.
So, out of my conclusions of summon weapons, the best easy ones to find is the sorcery. The cleric summon weapons are extremely hard to find. But what about the fire summon weapons? Because he did mention that was a thing. I mean, who doesn't want to summon a fiery weapon just to collapse one sword? Ass. Like, just summoning a fire sword just to hit someone across the face? Or like, strike it with dual flaming swords? That sounds actually hot, actually.
The Soul of Cinder. Time to finish strong.
You know, when I start crafting stuff in Blender, I think I'm going to go for that. I'm going to say, like, yeah, Dark Souls inspired me to go to the Great Cast. Yeah, that sounds great right there. And I just take the weapon idea of summoning magical weapons. Or like summoning a magical armor to defend you, bruh. Or like summoning magic armor to defend yourself, bruh. And it like weighs absolutely nothing. Dude, this is a wonderful game idea. I should really put it into foreplay instead of talking it out loud. You got more to summon, right? Oh! Fatality. Damn. Oh! Right on the ass. Fatality.
And that's it. Dark Souls 3 beaten with just summoned weapons. Not as bad as I thought it would be, if I'm being completely honest. I guess Dark Souls just doesn't burn as much as it used to. Maybe it's time we turned our eye to more tarnished pastures. But that's a question for another day. Thanks again for watching. Take care of yourselves, be good to one another, and I'll see you all again soon.
Alright. Now I gotta do a little research of my own. I think we still got enough time to look at Dark Souls 2, Scolder with the first sin, Lightning Spear, Scaling. Scaling. That's skilling, but scaling. I don't know. Lightning Spear. Wi-Fi. Or Wiki, I don't know. Alright. Whatever. Anyways. Requires 22 faith. Spell use 3 through 15. Range single target damage. Spell very small AoE. It's actually 4, by the way. Alright, purchase and the souls. She only spells 1 copy, but later spells 3 more, eventually passing
if it's when it continues progress in the after opening Shrine of Winter, she will unlimited copy of the spell. The Shrine of Winter. One can be found in the chest in Earthen Pack. Interesting. I didn't know that.
Well, be right back, guys. I gotta do some stuff.
I'm back, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. Play some Dark Souls 2, Scholar the person. Make this character. I got myself some good tutorials to sedate my hunger levels for a little bit. There she is. The very thing that caused people to rage quit, piss their jeans, and destroy their devices in their house. Dark Souls gameplay. Also, the screen is extremely fucking dark. I can't tell if I... Ugh. Problem. The controller is like fucking broken with a capital F. Moving on. And before you ask, yes, I tried searching for a different controller, or to be reminded that that different controller does not exist. New game.
Perhaps you've seen me.
Alright. Alright, gotta remember, hold B to run. Ish. Yeah, I hear them things right behind me. I better pay them no attention. Hello? Alright, what we're gonna name this piece of shit? There we go. Pretty sure no one has got that name yet. Oh my god, are you serious? Okay. Oh yeah, it's because I pushed A twice, right? Really? Okay. I may be starving, but I should not let it get to me. There we go.
At least you.
Yeah. At least I know my own name. Yeah, let's just be a female Havel. Why not? And like, I don't know. Not big though. Maybe like close to right here, but not right there. Probably natural, physical. Yeah, let's just add muscles to her. Yes, a muscle chick. It'll just look a little pretty for once. Yeah, let's go with this. Hair color. Alright. Let's give her something. How about pure white? That sounds great to me. Eye color. Since she'd be casting fateful spells, We gotta make something that looks divine. And she gotta get the most tankiest armor, which is Havel's the only tankiest armor that exists, by the way, if you guys haven't noticed. Problem is, you're pretty much vulnerable to spells. Alright. Give her a tattoo. Anything with a cross on it. No? Well, which one of these bad boys look divine to me? Maybe a phoenix? America! Fuck yeah! Would make it be a yellow phoenix. Of course, no one will actually see it, only you would. Dark skin. Oh, wait. That's for the tattoo. Okay. What about skin color? Or wherever you find that at. Skin 1. Oh. Let's go with this. Skin 2. Yeah, like right here. Skin 3. Skin 4. What in the world is this? That's a lot of skin for one person. Skin. Yeah, let's go red. Age. And what are you? Alright. Gifts. Actually, class. Alright, we're gonna need faith. And we're gonna need defense. What's a hybrid between faith and defense? I guess we'll just go pure faith. Gift. Yeah, sure, let's go with the life ring. Because we're going to be tanky. That's just a fact. Yes.
All people.
Yeah, I know. And camera barely works because of the controller. Right analog stick decided to be fucked up because of reasonings. Of course, does it turn right at all? Oh my god. Do I really have to play with a mouse and keyboard? Are you serious? Okay, well then. We'll just do that then. I mean, how hard could it be? Alright, now how do you run? You hold shift? How do you... No, that's how you... No, I don't want to do that. Q. E. Okay, that's how you use the soul gems. Okay. Okay, you change it with that. Now how do you run? Z? T. No, that's just... No, back. Back. Exit. Exit. No. Okay. That's cool. Fantastic. How do you run? Okay. Alright, now how do you jump? Okay. jump is the dodge and run button. Okay, that's how you run and punch. Okay. For the button, you press the third analog stick to jump. Okay, how about? Okay, F to jump. Run and jump. Okay. Well, at least I know I can do that with that, but still. F. F. Middle mouse button? Select. Shift. Tab. Q. R. F. T. Which is not what I'm looking for. Y? Why is that across the fucking keyboard? Oh, I'm gonna hate this. Playing with a keyboard and mouse on Dark Souls, it's like putting your balls against a cheese grater and grinding something out that I'm not gonna say out loud. Okay, G? G is also punch? Okay. Okay, this is bad. I cannot play on a fucking keyboard. What? That's how you move the camera with I? Are you retarded? C? V. B. N. M? What the fuck? Why is M is that? What? I didn't even know you could do this on... What is that? What the fuck is that? Ladies and gentlemen, what the fuck is this? You see that above my, under my health, right? See, check. M. That happens. I don't even know what the fuck that's supposed to mean. I never did this on... Okay. Stay calm. Wait, what? Backspace. Enter. Oh my god. Enter is to accept things? Are you fucking serious? Okay. I'm about to break my own blades at this point. What is this? What is this? Oh my god. Okay. Okay. What? No. Exit. Exit. Okay. Alright. Exit. Oh my god. There's no way in hell I can play this game on a fucking keyboard and mouse. It is dread like impossible. I mean, running is rather easy if I had the stamina. Alright. We got a few problems entirely. Like the spell casting, for example. And the armor. I already had my warm-up. I know how to play this game. Majula. Oh my god, if I don't eat this cereal, I'm gonna hurt myself. It's not a casting spell. Neither is my brain, but you know. Alright, inventory. Bag. Hello? Bag. Bag. Guys? There we go. Perfection. I can cast 2 of these now. Actually, go back. This. Yes, remove. Oh my god. Okay. Play this on a mouse and keyboard. It's so horrendously bad that I'm surprised I haven't broke my own neck yet. I would love to meet someone playing this on a keyboard. I would love to meet that person. And then I'll ask them, are you okay? I'm pressing enter, by the way, guys.
Are you... Oh. Go. That you will never meet. There's... Once you have found... So, bearer of the...
Back. 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 Oh my god. Leave. First things first. I need to get the lightning spells. Also, I'm trying to figure out how to punch. Okay. Okay, that's cast. Elf, it's not punch. Yeah, imagine me fighting a boss with only punches like this. That'd be really stupid. Oh, what's that? I can't hold it? Alright, now how do I switch it? Okay. Like that. Okay, that's... Till I can get some spells, I guess. Problem. I can't hold it properly. And how much you're asking for? 15 strength. And 7 to dexterity. Okay. How much do I have? Alright. We have 11 strength, and so I just need to level up just a little to hold it. Gotcha. Sounds understandable. Alright then. This may be absolutely fucking stupid, but you know. We gotta at least try, ladies and gentlemen. Put my flask here. Gotta remember, E is to use random shit. Don't press E unless it's necessary. Enter. I need souls, more powerful souls. Wrong. Nice. Tanky Politan on its way. Ready to use his lightning spears and still don't know what M is all about. Alright. Okay, I say G's the heavy attack. And right click is the soft attack. Okay, cool, cool. What about you? Your heal my damage, gotcha. We're not gonna put a lot of stamina on this son of a bitch. Just a lot of health, a lot of faith, and a lot of things that allows me to cast spells. Alright, now what is that? Is that perhaps another chime? No, just a shield. How interesting. Useless. I might as well use something I can use. Alright. Like this broken sword. Alright. Let's just activate this bonfire and pray that he pays me no attention, and he pays me attention. Alright. Back. Back. And back. Okay. Alright, let's try to kill this guy. Wait, how this one lock? Okay, there. There we go. Hit. Sing it. Awesome. My souls. Onwards. Bring it on, bitch. I'm not scared of you. Ow. Okay, this was a terrible, horrible accident. Just go. That sounds great. Okay, let's just go right back to town. Uh, okay, yeah, here. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, so shift is used for absolutely nothing. Great. Whoever set these controls and the development team for Dark Souls really hate the gamer, doesn't they? They fucking despise him with a capital D. These default controls are so horrendously bad, even I'm impressed. I'm okay. Run! We must activate the bonfire before they catch us. Oh, hi there. Of course. Oh, I hate this already. Ah! Row, row, row. Wait, why are you doing heavy attacks? Get laid. Roll. Okay. Not the most best experience I ever experienced in my entire life. But I guess it's better than what was going on. Okay. What are we doing? We gotta rinse souls. But in complete honesty, you guys are not in the mood to watch me farm, right? So I just farm on my own free half. And plus, I gotta like set up my controller. A different one. I can get the job done. Give me a second, I'm putting in a different game. That is good with a controller. Well, that is good with a keyboard and a mouse, not a controller.
Like the last epoch. No, the lost approach. Yes. No, the last epoch. Because the other two kind of vaporized into thin air or something. I don't know. No way. Me bet you no. No live. It's so large. All right. Yeah, I think that looks okay. That's okay to you guys?
Grail was just telling you you're one of two.
What happened?
Balthus and I were
Ask away. What do?
Even now, could you
Can do
this?
something,
and our
something.
alliance is secure. We'll lend our aid to heal Warrior's army.
Yep. Excuse me? Hello? Thank you. Oh, there we are. Now sing it. Be gone, bitch. Be shocked. Awesome.
I love that random crit though. Alright. I do like increasing the cast number for this ability. I just wish the chance was higher than 25. Well, higher than what it's offering. It's like when you look at this, the chance for it's like 6% per cast. Me, the max number for the chance thing when you max it out would be like 25 per cast. Sit down. Why did it attack so slow? That guy, on the other hand, I don't know. There we go. The kiting is real. Alright, so where do I get the, focus? That's literally like the last spell. Perfection. These hedgehogs or something else. They need to sit down or lay it down. One or two. Hope they choose wisely. Oh, there's a chest over here. Is this a new event or something? Hello? Let's see what we got here. Melee. Useless. Spell casting. Can't dual wield. Melee speed. We put this on regardless because it probably gives more armor. No, it does not. It just gives more health. Shield. Useless. Choose. You got more health. Where? Well, he tried to summon a spell, and I just knocked his ass right back he came from. Mana. Alright, let's look at you. Electric, huh? Where's the one that increased the range of the strike? Interesting. Mana Storm. What? Mana additional strikes. Enemies are you are not out of mana. This is... I know there was a spell that increased the range of your mana strike, right? Mana strike enemies at a large location rather than in front of you. Ah, there it is. And this one, mana arc while you are not out of mana. I don't know what mana arc is, but this right here is useful. The problem is you get less mana, so there's that. But we're not looking for that. We're looking to get focus. Sounds about right. Be quite embarrassing to die at the beginning, you know what I'm saying? The kiting is real though. Never forget. A little side note for anyone that's watching me. Yeah, I'm fully aware that I'm a bit much. But don't feel pity for me, alright? Pity is the last thing I want to experience. If life ceased to treat me this way, then I have to adapt to it. If I'm a bit too much for you, I'm not get mad if you leave. I'll just get mad for you not being a little bit, you know, truthful of who's your real entertainer is. Because if I'm too much, you'll be constantly watching me. I'd be mad at you for bullying yourself. I only got tough love. You'll get none of that soft shit here. Just want you guys to know that. I'm not telling you to leave. I'm not telling you to stay. All thing I'm telling you is to enjoy your stay. How shocking. You ever feel like your own stomach's eating your heart out? No? Just me? Okay. Sing, bitch. All right. $12. All right. 24 is the maximum. Burp, burp, burp. And let me just go right back to the beginning, see if I find some more enemies. No. No, that's not worth love. Burn, bitch. Alright. Ugh. Ugh. Little side note, this spell blast thing, the lightning blast thing, works perfectly fine with the cast speed. And if you want to like use multiple casting with this, you can really do a nasty number if you focus on increase the cast speed for this. And if you ever decide to go sorcery, arcane accessory dance with that, it's so absolutely nasty. It'd be hard to say no. That was shocking. Well, that's gonna happen. That's my kill, bitch. Don't try to take it. Know your place, bitch. That random crit, you gotta love it. Dodge. That's better. Sing it. I like my plants like I like my chicken. Well fried. Better. Sure. For him. After I see you to the next life. Now sing it. Let's scout out the whole area so I can find random chests again, huh? That sounds great. I like finding out random chests laying out around the area. Back, boy. There you go. I don't see any more chests. Imagine if I add stun with this shit. How lethal I would be. Yeah, for his orders, I guess. Be clapped. Now be dead. Sing it. I played enough StarCraft to know how to kite. You trying to mess with? Sit down. Might as well pick it up. Get laid. I like how YouTube's not receiving enough data. Oh, our stream's excellent. Oh, good for you. Sit down. Question. Let's look at my skills here. Glacier Steel Code. Do you become a teleporting spell or traveling spell? Or like when I activate you, do you like increase movement speed? Because I could use like something to increase my movement speed. Fire aura. Fire to electricity. I get any haste. Because either a teleporting skill will work good for me or something that can increase my movement speed. You have haste while Fire Ward is active. Okay. One, two, three. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I can work with that. It's not a teleporting ability, but it gives me haste, which I like that. Problem, what else I'll get? Enemies around you are knocked back when you use Flame Ward. Yeah, we'll get that. It worked good with a Rune Mastery. And I can kite more with that. And we'll throw that on E. We'll manage to get enough points to enhance the capability of it. Oops. gonna take a minute, ladies and gentlemen. Funny, I could probably die right here and teleport to that over there. Completely skipping this fight entirely. Ow. I'm not gonna give that a test though. I'd rather clap this guy's jeans than actually give him the satisfaction of getting him to run away from me. Ah, the cooldown though. That's the problem. Alright, where can you reduce the cooldown to this thing? Because, like, you can increase the duration over here. Flame Ward hits in a larger area. Go and get that in the future though. Flame Ward is created on the enemy that hits you, but it hits in a small area. Oof. I ain't touching that. Where's the cooldown reduction? Where's the cooldown reduction? Where is it? Nowhere to be seen. Okay, cool. Mana regen. You know, I'm gonna do something stupid. Yep. I'm gonna sacrifice my damage or to get protection right at the get-go. Stupid, but never mind. I guess I'll be increasing my damage. Never mind, I guess I'll be increasing my damage. Are you alright? Busy. Get laid. I like that. I like that a lot. Seminade, bitch. Mentality. Yeah, for someone's orders, I don't know. Easy now. Oh. There it is. Press the wrong button. I pressed R instead of E. My fat fingers. What are the most fattest fingers? Ugh. Down. Sit down. Say my name, bitch. How shocking. He just ran away because his ass is getting handed to him. Sit down. Alright, let's see for my future class. Does anything increase my haste by any chances? All knights consumed, no remaining knights damage. Frost Wall. It's a good combination. Whenever you pass through Frost Wall during Flame Rush, it causes the explosion to deal damage in a large area, and its chance to critical hit is doubled. How interesting. It's getting more ward. How precious. Converts the code to electricity. Converts to the fire from electricity. Fire Rush now casts Glyph of Divination at the target location instead of channeling, and Fire Rush ends when reaching the glyph. Okay. The event to consume mana to portion of mana cost. Interesting. Both of these seems absolutely sexy. Except that one. This one seems great. Frenzy. You gain Frenzy buff for a short duration when you use Flame Rush. It's a channeling ability, huh? You cast when you exit Flame Rush, if you have it in your action bar. Mana consumption, Jesus Christ. We'll worry about that later. Uh-oh. Never mind. scrubs. Every last one of them. Oh, this hurts. Sounds about right. Bounce off my shield and rot, fool.
I am not a man of many pockets.
Yeah, let's increase my movement speed. I was thinking about increasing my dodging, but movement speed would be a little bit more helpful for this class. Just pointing out the blinkly obvious. I may have not played a lot of Rise in League of Legends, but I can promise you this. A slow rise is a dead rise. Quote me on my words. I dare you. After I get haste with this ability. So how long does this last? When then 3 seconds hits. Less damage to you and consuming burst of flames. Wow. Never mind. They didn't really stand a chance against my ward. Like I just randomly stunned him. Oh god! No! Sit down. What? Why did that wall cave in? Oh, that reminds me, I gotta talk to that guy. Completely forgot about his existence entirely. He's like sitting there getting poked by Birdman dudes. Birdman! They're gone. Never mind that. Rest well. Thank you for your donation. Now my spell has the ability to slow down enemies. I don't know if it works for my disability, but we'll figure something out. Lily, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, snap. Well, there's just a mark. Another one to add to the table. Literally. %40 chance. How interesting. Next spell damage. 40%. I like how I can just run inside of a group of enemies and just like saying, clap time. Nice little boomerangs. See if it keeps you alive. Yes, I know it's mind-blowing. Alright, add more fire damage. We add this fire damage too. Increased rewards gains increased fire damage. If it is converted to code or lightning, then the damage is increased is also converted. Figure this out. Increase this. I probably want to also increase this too. I will be using wards. Knowledge of destruction. I do like destruction. I do like me some good old destructions, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, let's look at you. Look at you. Thank you. Alright, let's see here. I guess we'll just add that there for temporarily use. Because I will be using it a lot for now.
You're here to help. No speak slave. Protect the sun. The drink. Tread carefully.
Go your place, fools. Uh-oh. These guys don't hit that hard. Die, bitch. Die. activate my ultimate. Might as well call it an ultimate. That's a real good. That's a real good Punisher for any fools that dare challenge me.
First things first, thank you. The Osprix grow more troublesome by the day.
You don't say.
We've reinforced our walls, supplied our men, and taken out dozens of them. Yet, they're still here, using brute force now. The howling monster circling the vault. Yes. So, I see you lack keeper's robes. I take it leader sent you. Lovely. Would you mean here? Or at least it... Well, tell you what. Let's get out of here first, and then I'll explain more. These beast dogs are hardly worth it if you don't know why Orion is after us.
Brutality. Sing it. Nothing. I thought I'd get some extra loot, but I was wrong. Fatality. Bonus. Now I attack an every other cast. A crit on every other cast. Please. Yes, I know, it's rather shocking. Oh, that's melee damage. Minions! Casting speed, okay. Listen to me, I understand you want to go the staff path, but we gotta carry the book. We gotta carry the book. Melee. Melee. Why casting speed? You'll see why. Yeah, you feel that? It's called dying. Darn.
Hello.
You guys don't know a thing about casting speed. Fatality. Come at me. That ward is lethal. Also, there seems to be a ghost that's being summoned. Yes. Belts that increase health. It sounds lovely. Have YouTube died yet? No? Okay, cool. I probably don't need to increase the range, but pretty much the ward rejuvenation. Yeah, gains more ward. Missing health. Interesting. You know, imagine me getting stunned. Yeah, those two seem like it's against my build. These two seem like they're in sync together. Because the duration's long, with a longer cooldown, that'd be great. So 16, 17, 18. And how long did retaliation last? I don't know. This one, Flame Ward can store an additional charge, allowing you to use it twice before it goes on cooldown. Yeah, I guess that's my path. I go for these, and then I rotate to over here. And I should be done with Flame Ward. Also, I can't forget about electricity. To have the complete, understandable electricity build. Sit down. Also, God bless me. Oh, hello, chest. Yes, I'll be taking your booty.
I am not a man of many pockets.
But imagine if you were, though. You'd be pretty cool. Intelligence and ward. Interesting. It sounds like there's a plan ahead of time, but I'm not going to capitalize on it. Not just yet. Cast speed versus lightning damage. I can only say God damn it. Or 33 lightning damage. Yeah, take this off.
I am not a man of many pockets.
I am not. Probably should go back to town. T. Well, I guess I can't go back to town. Let's just be on our merry way then. Oh, okay, there it is. There it is. Ah, shit. Guys, as much as I like to keep you guys hanging or something along those lines, I gotta end the stream. I got life business. Business is caught up with me. And it's gotta be understandable for me to end the stream soon. For reasons. As much as I would like to continue. The stream gotta be. It was fun hanging out with you guys. Expect Revenant to upload tomorrow. But for now, this has been a natural day with your friendly neighborhood Stormblade. Subscribe at your own free will. Hit the bell notification to be notified when making a video. Leave a like to let me know I'm doing a good job. Say a comment from all the mean things I said today. And leave an apple because I like apples. And if you're on Twitch, feel free to follow me so you always know when I go live stream. But if you're done with Twitch, feel free for what I told you to do earlier with the YouTubers. Hop on my YouTube, do all that stuff. We got a lot of games on there. And as you can tell, we do have Dark Souls too. So, yeah. Golden opportunities for you guys to have fun when you guys get tired of little old Twitch. But until then, Skyrider Infinity out. Take care of yourselves out there. Alright, let's see who's live streaming. Well, isn't it my favorite Wildcat return? Meow Mooneyfield is up on Twitch. She's chatting with her community. Go over there and tell her I said hi and I sent you that location, eh? Tactical Potatoes live on Twitch. He's playing SYNCEG. I can't pronounce that shit. Let's do the console. I swear. Complication, right? Alright, this is a doozy name. There's Yoglish. Yoglish. She's sleeping. She has like an uncapped subathon. I guess you guys wait there and see what she wakes up to. We got Killer 6. Good old Killer 6 playing some good old Borderlands 3. That looks like fun. I'm not gonna hop on it, but it looks like fun. Alright, I'm off to do some random shit. Like food or something.